They're keeping the array. Damn.
We're going to get a countdown. I am IFBB Pro Nikki, and I am here with a couple of fan favorites. And when I asked on my social media who people wanted me to catch up with, these two guys popped up at the top of the list over and over and over again. So here we are. I've got Chef Rush, and I've got Big Ron Partlow from Mutant. How's it going, guys?
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm really happy to meet this guy. I've been like, I think this is awesome, you know. I think the whole bodybuilding world, when we saw that this guy was cooking in the White House, we're like, someone repping.
Right.
Someone repping us, you know? So, yeah, cool.
Finally.
It's great to meet you, man.
No, it's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Yeah,
brother.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know why we haven't crossed already, but now I got you.
I've seen you around, but I know you're busy. And congrats on everything that's been coming your way since you know, doing the cooking.
Thank you, sir.
Master Chef here.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's cooking, isn't it?
I'm good
already.
Already.
I'm good friends with some of the guys at Muscle Tech, and I remember hearing that you were being brought on there. And
Yeah. I love
cool.
the guys. They support the military, support me and my endeavors and what we do. So I've done a lot with mental health, suicide awareness, with teens, with kids, food insecurity. So it just goes on and on. So I love organizations, whoever they may be, or cause-based. So if you're cause-based with me, you're always good in my book.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
What are you noticing right now as far as like when it comes to food awareness and like food practices, eating habits, that kind of thing? What's happening right now?
You really want me to answer that question?
I mean,
you know what, I'm answering anyway. Regardless of the fact is I'm being very transparent, being in the health and food and nutrition area, and being right here at Mr. Olympia with all these amazing people, amazing energies, and people looking at every other body and said, I wish I was like him or her. I want to be like them, but what are they doing? But nobody's asking what they're eating because everybody's just eating everything. And now, unfortunately, with the FDA, the standards are probably the lowest out of all the different countries, unfortunately, here in the U.S. So that means that I'll give you a great example. I just was in Korea for a month filming a TV show. I ate 5 times a day. I loved it. My body was thriving. I come right back here, go to L.A. I take my first bite of a regular food, a meal, and I throw up.
oh,
Literally. It was just something very simple, and I throw up, and I just felt terribly sick, and I knew right away what it was because my body was cleansed, the natural way. And so, we got to think about what we put in our bodies now because everything is so diluted and not very open. The first thing is, even when I go to shows and do a lot of speakings, I talk about label reading. A lot of people don't know how to read labels. And more so is these kids don't know how to read labels. So you as a parent or as a provider or whatnot, they don't know what 25% of FDA, this amount, that amount, and think about it because it could be sodium, it could be carbs, it could be the fats and trans, whatever it may be. So it's important. You want to get big, but I also tell people, and this is transparency, is you are what you eat.
oh yeah.
You got to think about that. You are what you eat.
Yeah. If you're going to eat McDonald's 3 times a day, you're going to look like you eat McDonald's.
I got a question. As a bodybuilder, I think we've all pushed it a little bit. We got some beef in the fridge that's maybe one day past due, but we're like, it's still good. And I know I've done that, and I've gotten away with it my whole life. We do what we got to do. But I'm wondering what the standards are at the White House. Really interesting. There's a lot on the line. You got to make sure that there's none of that.
You can't do that. It's not even a hesitation.
So do you even add 2 days to the due date? Is there,
no.
They're not eating leftovers at the White House.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, think about it now. Have you ever had a kid or yourself eaten something and gotten sick?
Only from restaurants. I've never gotten sick of my own cooking, right?
Yeah,
So
that's a good point. Me too.
yeah.
Well, you think about food handlers. A lot of them don't even have food handler certificates. You know, that's a big thing, you know, sanitation-wise.
Are there certain things you're not allowed to serve at the White House because there's too much risk? Like, is there a lot of, is there seafood going out? Is there
Of course.
Yeah.
No, you eat anything you want to eat, but you got to make sure. I mean, they're not amateurs. There's not like, 17, 18-year-old kids that's going in there with not gloves on, not washing their hands, not thinking about sanitation, not leaving the food out all day, all night, dairy. No, it doesn't. No, it's a tight-knit organization that is dress right, and overly cautious about every move, everything, because you can take out somebody. I tell people this is a true story, right? If you think about it, peace treaties are made over a meal, and war is created because of a meal. If you think about it in retrospect, is the mood, especially in the military, me being over in the military, the tempo is morale. Food is morale. Think about it.
Yeah.
When everybody thinks for that hot meal, it just turns their gloomy day into a smile. It just makes it thrive.
Yep. A real comfort.
It is.
That's how people use the food a lot of the time, is comfort. But look at this. Look at this matchup. Let's bring Mutant to the White House.
Oh, I'd love to go.
Get that hooked up.
Is that your pec? Your chest pec, your pecs?
I got a little excited there. I couldn't help it.
It was like bouncing.
Ron's heart's beating out of his chest. That'd be amazing. Did you know, Ron, that Chef Rush comes up to Calgary for the Stampede?
Oh, so that doesn't surprise me. That's like the world-renowned event that Canada's really proud of, and everybody's been to at least one Stampede. Yeah. So that's cool.
No. I hosted.
You hosted?
No, I host. Not just come. I host. So I've done it 2 years already. I'm doing it third year next year. And by the way, I love Calgary.
Yeah, Calgary's a hell of a town.
Yeah.
Pretty unique. Do you wear a cowboy hat while you're there?
I have the official white hat. I am an official Calgorian.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm proud of that.
Yeah. Then you do the boots too? That's an extra step. You're real committed.
I got the boots. I'm already wearing boots, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
For those of you who don't know, Ron and I are both from Canada, and Chef Rush is coming up there to drop some food on the Calgary Stampede because that's what you do.
So who are you cooking for when you're up there? Like, say
I host the actual competition.
Oh, you host a competition?
Yeah, 26 teams, right? It's a barbecue.
Yeah, here we go.
Calgary has the beef. There's that Calgarian beef.
Yeah, that Alberta beef.
Absolute Alberta beef is crazy. Yeah. So I have 26 teams that come and compete, and we just close the whole place down.
Oh, that's amazing.
When I say close it down, and I'm a judge with some other judges, and it goes on for hours, and we have a whole ball blast. And now next year we're going to take it to another level with a lot of money at stake.
Ooh.
So I gotta ask you a question. I mean, I think I'm pretty good at cooking a steak, but what are your tips for cooking the perfect steak?
My tips for cooking a perfect steak is
obviously the cut. Start with the cut.
Of course, the cut. Now, but even I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a chef. I can make a cheap cut seem like 5-star. You got to know what you're doing and how you're doing it. Now, if this is some garbage trash meat, now that's a whole different story. But if you think about some simplicity of it, a lot of times you don't even have to say keep it room temperature. That's not even true, right? You don't have to do that. That's one of those cliches where it can't be rock solid cold, but it needs to be just sitting out. You don't have to let it sit out for hours just to get room temperature and whatnot. Kosher salt, cracked black, right? I use aromatics. I'll use my thyme or my rosemary, my garlic that I'll crush in my hands, literally, and a little bit of clarified butter. I use clarified butter, and I also use whatever oil that I'm going to use for that. To do a nice sear, I sear it at a very high heat on a cash. Usually, I'll go in, I'll dredge it really good, go on both sides, 2-3 minutes on it. And I usually do about 2 inches on a steak, minimum. I like 2-inch steaks. I like that big steak, right? 2 minutes, 3 minutes, turn it over real quick, and I'll throw it in the oven at high heat at like 425 degrees, really fast, and then I'll take it out in about, say 7 to 8 minutes later, and let it rest on a rack.
So you'd seat it for 2 minutes each side, just to seal it up.
And as you're doing it, you also on the base. You throw in your aromatics with it, your butter, your oil, your garlic. Get those flavor infused into it, right? I just got a $50,000 Himalayan salt dry ager. from Germany, right? Like it can hold 500 pounds of meat. And so I got Montana to send me a bunch of meat, and I want to have a smorgasbord with it where it just goes to Himalaya. It's a different level of fine dining here in the U.S. Because if people don't know, Germany is also they are the ones that did the combi ovens. The first one that did combi ovens that are amazing, and a lot of people don't even know what they are. But they can fry, boil, sear, cook, bake right from an oven by itself.
What?
Yeah. So
I can't wait to get home. I'm going to try that. I'm going to sear it and throw it in the oven.
Oh, yeah.
And I've done that in my life, right? I just barbecue it,
No, high heat. You got to do it high heat, and you got to do a little base on it.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, so if you don't know this about me, I haven't eaten meat in like 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Oh, damn.
I did it to be sassy. I watched a Netflix documentary.
Which one?
What the Health.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, I wonder if I can be a bodybuilder and not eat meat. Well, it looks like I can.
Yeah.
Mostly. Yeah. So tell me, what kind of tips do you have for me? So I've been eating like lentils, beans. I still do like eggs and stuff.
Eggs are amazing protein.
Eggs are the protein.
The protein.
Yeah, they are the protein, and it's a true statement. And you eating the lentils, you doing your beans and whatnot that are high in protein based anyway.
Yep.
Honestly, it's so many deviations of superfoods right now that you can supplement that. You're not going cold turkey like taking out your dairy, so that's great. You're getting your eggs in. You can still, you look amazing, so you can still maintain just how it. But people kind of like downplay it right off because you say, I'm taking beef from my diet. And like, oh my God, I'm going to lose everything instead of just trying. And you tried, and here you are.
Well, what I did lose was a lot of water and a lot of inflammation. So it just agreed with my body. I don't, like, everybody should obviously do what works for them. But
now, here's a stigma with beef, right? All beef is not created equal.
Oh, no, certainly not.
And also you think about Wagyu or Kobe, but you also got to think about just plain tenderloins. If you go and get those ribeye cuts with that nice pick, that nice cutty fat piece on it that turns to that nice flavor profile because it's rendering that fat and it's going inside that meat.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
Ron's mouth is watering here.
But if you're doing it every day and you're like, oh my God, I got cholesterol, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But you can also do that with a tenderloin and eat it every day. Right? That 72 hours say it's going to digest whatever is not true. It's not going to cause you any of that inflammation that you're talking about unless you're prone for it. Yep. But I also tell people to go ahead with your doctors. Also get your blood work checked just to make sure that you're 100% clean from head to toe. And that way you can kind of thrive forward to go into the next steps, and that's it for any regular person. Endurance trainer, bodybuilder, lifestyle person, even just average worker, especially for the kids.
That's great advice. That's great advice there. We're all going to go home with new recipes and new cuts of meat to try. And it's going to be awesome. Okay, Ron, let's talk about what's going on at Mutant. What's exciting over there? There's a lot of action around your booth. People are really jacked up about Mutant.
Yeah, we went full blast this year. We just smashed the expo with our biggest booth ever and right to the roof. Like, it feels like we're in our own little private warehouse over there in the middle of the room. It looks
crazy. Amazing. If you guys haven't checked out the Mutant booth, head over there.
This giant, crazy TV that's made of like 100 little TVs in the back. It looks like one big screen, but yeah, it's nuts. So they just went all out. It's brand awareness time in the United States for us, and we're huge in Canada. Like, we're in every single corner of the country, and big in Europe, all through Germany and England and Sweden, and we got our products all through the Middle East, and we're all through Asia. We got distributors all around the world in over 100 countries. And we just really want to push into the States and let everybody know, like, we're the hardcore brand. And, we're not ashamed of it. We're not trying to shy away from it. I know a lot of brands kind of stepped away from the hardcore market. And we're like, well, thank you very much. We'll take it.
Yeah, it just cracked it wide open for you there.
Yeah, we want it. We love it. We've got athletes like Sean Clarita on the team, and, Andrea Shaw, 4-time Miss Olympia, battling today for her 5th, And we're really proud of course, me and Dusty, the kind of the old hardcore barbell rowers that are doing, the It's Just Bodybuilding podcast, and we're just really proud of the team that we have and the crew that we have, and also, we also a lot of people don't realize Canada has really stringent rules for supplement quality and dates and stuff, but up in Canada, man, they hold you to if our label says this, it's got to be like 90% or whatever, like to label claim. So we're really proud of the products we make, and we stand behind them, and we're just here to show everybody that we love this, we love bodybuilding, we love it, and we want to be a huge part of it.
Oh, I think that comes across definitely in your branding and how you guys are out there on social media, all the platforms that I see. It's out there. People know that you are, like, especially in Canada, like you were saying, you're the hardcore go-to brand for like bodybuilding supplements. Do you have new supplements coming out? Are you launching something new? What's exciting at the Mutant booth as far as supplements go?
Yeah, well, the latest product that we're really proud of. I don't want to drop an F-bomb on here.
Oh boy, I think we're okay.
I'll say Mind Freak.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
We have it's not spelled that way, but there's it's spelled with an FK at the end.
Uh-huh.
Mind FK. I don't know exactly. I swear on my show, but I don't want to come in your yard and start throwing around. But yeah, hey, there are legends walking by. But yeah, with the new Mind FK, we'll call it. We're really proud of it. It's a nootropic pre-workout. It's not stimulant based. We've got some really interesting ingredients in there that we're very excited about. At the moment, we're not allowed to sell it in Canada yet because there's one ingredient in there that has not been approved by the Canadian board, and it's on their desk or whatever. It takes them too long. But we're really excited about getting that going in Canada too. But the reviews have been huge. I love it. As an older guy, I don't really like being jacked up anymore. Like, I'm the kind of a half scoop of pre-workout guy, or sometimes I even just have a coffee. But with a product like this, I've never really got into the nootropics. I know, some people are really into them already.
Yeah.
But when I started, I'm a huge fan of it, and so we're really proud of that. So yeah, we're pushing that big in the States, and it's been going really well, and the reviews have been awesome. The feedback's been awesome, and all the athletes love using it. Like, they're actually using it.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah, it's got a hardcore name. Mm-hmm. We're pretty, we're being aggressive with it, so.
Yeah, and all of that stuff is so trendy right now, so popular. How can you do neurohacking? How can you biohack? So that it's like, for a long time, I feel like we just relied on stims. Just get me as jacked up on caffeine or whatever as you can, and then set me loose in the gym. But now it's like, I want to be really focused to make sure I'm getting the most out of my workout instead of just being super high and then all of a sudden 45 minutes later I'm on the ground because I'm just so tired.
I remember, like, in the day, like a while ago, 20 years ago, I remember the 1,3-dimethyl. Were you guys around for 1,3-dimethyl?
Yeah.
You remember, Chef Rush? There was some products that came out that had the 1,3-dimethyl in it, and I remember I tried it, and I remember I had a crazy workout, right, because I was psycho, too, back in the day. I was like 320 pounds, so I was training, I did a crazy workout, and then I passed out in my car in the gym parking lot for like 20 minutes. And I woke up and my phone's on the floor, and you're like, oh man, like goodness. Just a huge crash off these stims, right?
Yeah.
And so I was not a fan of that product because I would just like fall asleep after my workout every time.
Yeah.
And I contrast it to this product where it's like mostly nootropic based, and like I'll have a workout, and after the workout I'm like, oh, that was a great workout. I felt like I feel good.
Yeah.
And then I'll like, I got some stuff to do I should get done.
Yeah.
And I get stuff done. There's a lot of other nootropics out there, people who are really, really down that rabbit hole. So, but I'm just like really a fan of the that area of the market now. I'm really interested in it, so it's cool.
Oh, it is a cool area. Have you used anything with some nootropic blends in it?
I have in the past.
Yeah. That's a good time.
No, it's good.
Yeah. I like that.
And I like that it's switching over now. Like you said, there's a lot of things that's coming very trendy with the biohacking, and you just being realistic with it. I mean, science has just things are just elevating so quick, so fast, so furious, and then everything's being very aggressive as well.
Yes,
and not in a bad way, so to speak.
Yeah, things happen fast around here. Even from year to year, what I'm seeing, like from Olympia Expo, year to year, things change. Fashion changes. The the supplement world changes, and then all of a sudden you come back 3-4 years later, and it's like you're at a whole different kind of expo. But this is the 60th anniversary. This has been pretty exciting so far.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The energy here is crazy.
The energy has been crazy, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's so excited to be here.
Yeah.
It's a good vibe. You're feeling a good vibe around your booth and stuff?
Yeah, like, talking about, like, it's my 20th Olympia that I've been to. I used to come as a fan all the time before Mutant started bringing me. And I remember the days when the booths were like stores dropped on the floor because they were trying to sell product. Like, they're not really about that anymore. They're about sampling the product, brand awareness, meeting the stars, meeting the influencers, that sort of thing, getting in touch with the customer. But it used to be about, like, someone like BSN would drop like a huge store. They'd have like $200,000 worth of product in it, and they'd try to sell it all by the end of the weekend. And there'd be a FedEx over here, so you could buy 10 5-pounders and go ship them home to yourself. You know what I mean? So you have to take them back to the hotel. And like those old days of people walking around, like guys would come up to the booth with like 5-pounders and ask, hey, how many 5-pounders can I get? And like just craziness. But that's totally different than what it's like now. It's a QR code. You got a discount on the website when you get home. Yeah. It's just transformed, everyone used to carry around a giant bag. Do you remember the giant bags that's full of supplements? Like, how many giant bags do you see now?
Yeah,
there's almost none.
No.
Right? So it's really, really changed. And I love it. I loved it then. I love it now. But it's just it is interesting to watch how those things have altered over the years. The old Ronnie Coleman days.
Oh, yes. He's here. His lineup has been going for hours and hours and hours, and people just line up. It's nonstop. It's nonstop. I suppose you get stopped a lot all the time. And people
I get stopped a little bit.
What's the most common question you get when people stop you?
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I get overwhelmed. I mean, I've even when being in line, going at the booth, I was there for 4 hours, and it's just 4 hours straight. They say go to lunch. I don't go to lunch because I have fans out there. And, the thing about it is I'm traveling so much, and they come for a reason. But the first thing people always say to me is two things. I love what you do, and thank you for your service. Because I do a lot of funny content. I do a lot of crazy stuff, but I also mix it in with meaningful stuff, whether it be mental health or military or kids or yada, yada, so forth, so on. And then people that I surround myself with as far as big marketing, like the Sodexos, USAA, PenFed, and all those guys, Ernest & Young, they carry a big wallet, meaning they carry a big punch. And so when they push me out, whether it be at the White House, Chamber of Congress, National Press Club, and you see me on all these social medias. I was just with the Salvation Army, at Fox and Friends and Good Morning. I mean, that's the worth-noty part of it. So when they see me, I am related with that brand, meaning that, okay, Chef Rush is that that wholesome person that pushes out stuff, but he also has this funny content that he uses to get kids. Last year I went from 300,000 and 3 months I went from 300,000 to I'm at 14 million now. And,
holy smokes.
Can I get some of that?
Yeah, right. You want to share? Send some my way?
But the funny thing about it was I focus on kids. Yeah. Right, I had something traumatic happen to me with my daughter, and so I wanted to get more kids with her and her brothers. So I wanted to get more kids, and I went and looked at all my social media. I strategized and prayed on it a little bit, and within that first 2 weeks, I was at 1 million on everything, on Instagram, Facebook, just everything.
Oh, that's
everything.
crazy.
And then it just every couple days, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands, and it exploded. But the percentage-wise, analytics, which is the most important part, is that 53% was between 6 and 24. So now when I go in airports and even here at the booths, the little kids, they coming over to me, the moms, the dads, they thanking me and said, thank you for what you do, yada, yada, yada. It's all service based. It's all, man, I love your content. I love what you do. I love when you went to see the family and fed them. I love what you do. I love what you do. I love what you do. And then it's they say, hey, what's the president's favorite meal?
Yeah.
And then I say, it's whatever I cooked them.
Yeah.
Whatever you cook them. Yeah, well, I'm sure that my favorite meal will be whatever you cook me too. But I love that you're purpose driven and it's very meaningful, and it must be so fulfilling for you also.
No, it really is, and I didn't know how fulfilling it would be because you always think about, what am I doing? What's my purpose? And I've been doing this for a very long time. But now I'm to the point to where if I'm not here tomorrow, I am content on what I left behind, on what I taught my kids and what I taught other people and what I left in a big way. So that's why you get the things, so, Chef, you never sleep? No, I don't sleep. Chef, you always working? Yes, I'm always working, and I'm always doing things that are strategically thought out and purposely done in the fitness industry to highlight us and what we are. Place that everyone want to come with their kids and just enjoy.
Yes, I agree. A lot of inspiration here. And if you are in search of motivation, this is the place to be.
You
100%. Walk through this crowd, there's inspiration, motivation everywhere you look. You can't leave here and not feel a little bit. You've been to, I'm sure you feel this.
Yeah, I mean, there's always something every year that's motivating. I mean, I'm at the stage now. I'll be 49 next week. So, I'm just really happy that I'm able to still keep training the way I train. And the other guys that are, like, whenever I run into Jay, so I always say to him when I see him, I say, you look like $1 million. Kind of a little joke. But it's motivating, to just be around those guys, too. Like, I get a lot of motivation out of running into the retired guys that are still in great shape. And seeing the new happened to it over the decades and all the champions, and I've been fortunate enough to, I've had pancake breakfast with Dorian Yates, and I've hung out with Dorian, and Jay, and I've trained with, a couple Mr. Olympias, and so it's really, I'm just really, really grateful that I've had such an awesome experience and gotten to meet all these guys and, travel into the expos in Europe and stuff and being on planes with them, and it's just, it's I joke, I see my family at Christmas. Yeah. But I see some of you guys like 5 times a year.
Yep.
So it's like the industry has a real community feel to it.
Real community.
Like Jose Raymond comes up and it's a good crew. So I just love it. I love coming to these.
Mm-hmm. This has been awesome. You guys, we're opening a new gym in Calgary.
Oh, wow.
If you haven't heard about this already. The Realm. The Realm.
Is that good? You like that?
I like that. Do that again.
The Realm.
Yes. What Ron said. We're opening a new gym in Calgary. It's going to be over 44,000 square feet. Oh, wow. Huge. That's huge. Absolutely huge.
Mike was just in my
Yikes, I play tag and you.
Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face forward. Eleven and one switch. Seven and five switch. You're right next to each other. Okay, ladies, quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face forward. Okay, ladies, you can take a step back to either side. Okay, I need 2, Sharice, 4, Michelle, 6, Stephanie, 8, Taylor, 9, Michaela, 10, Amber. Yeah, Michelle, you can go back in line. Sorry. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face forward. Nine and 10 switch, you're right next to each other. Two and 8 switch. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face forward. 8 and 2 switch back. 8 and 2 switch back.
Gentlemen, front double bicep. Quarter turn right. Quarter turn right. Back double bicep. Quarter turn right. And face front. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, gentlemen. Right this way, please. Stage right. Right this way, guys. Let's have group 2 on the center line, please.
Gentlemen, front double bicep. Quarter turn right. Quarter turn. Back double bicep. Quarter turn right. Face front. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, gentlemen. Right this way, please, guys. And your next group on the center line, please.
Front double bicep. Quarter turn right. Quarter turn. Back double bicep. Quarter turn right. Face front. Thank you, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, right this way, please. Stage right. All right, everybody. Judges getting their first look at our competitors in the group call-outs. We're now going to move into our individual presentations. Please welcome your first competitor from Brazil, Marcelo Alfonsi.
in acapella. Whoa. King treasure, people f***ing with the weapon. Whoa. I got a chopper, boy, don't make me be the devil. Whoa. He knocking on the door and know the password. Gave me his blessings, why I'm hotter than the last verse.
Dead presidents, dead presidents. Dead president, dead presidents.
Let's go to war, yeah, all my little niggas militant. Let's go to trial.
Thank you, Marcelo. Please welcome from Kuwait, Ahmad Ashkenani.